65,000 flights cancelled, hundreds of thousands of passengers stranded, and all because of that volcanic eruption in Iceland. But while most aircraft in Europe are not leaving the ground, we found one pilot who took us up close to the very edge of the volcano, as Neil Kalinske now reports.
We're flying to the eye of the storm, approaching the eruption head-on, and our close encounter with this angry mountain is about to get a lot closer.
I don't want to be too close to it. If it's with an explosion, I want to be upwind, not downwind, obviously. We're getting ready to land now. We're just due north of the volcano as it's erupting, and we're going to set down on some ash, and we're told we can spend about 5 minutes tops. It's going to be cold out there.
We're just over 200 yards from the exploding crater. The surface of the volcano is firm as we step out. It's freezing cold below zero, and the wind is deafening.
We've just landed, and I'm walking in thick ash mixed with ice. Look where we are. The eruption is going on right here. It's incredible to see the power up close. It's actually hard to breathe here. It's so windy and cold. It almost feels like the eruption is sucking the oxygen away.
We can be this close only because the wind is blowing directly away from us, giving us a clean view.
Clearly we're seeing some big ones. There are huge chunks coming off, and you can see the difference between the steam, that is the glacier melting from all the magma, and the ash, which is the very dark material that's blowing out of it.
Our Icelandic camerawoman, Rapa, says her ears are freezing, but other than the cold, the eruption is strangely peaceful to watch.
We don't feel anything. The hundreds of tremors going on within the volcano under our feet, even right here, we can't feel them. We can't feel the explosions either, and in fact, they're silent. All we can hear is the wind and the sound of the rotor from our helicopter. But you can just see the power of it. It's magnificent.
Our 5 minutes are up and we rush to the chopper, the engine still going so we can get out quick. Even though we were assured it was safe, there was a collective sigh of relief on board as we blasted our way off the mountain.
After leaving the volcano, my chest actually feels strange and my lungs feel almost as if they've been chilled by the freezing air.
All that ash is falling on the sparsely populated southern flank of the volcano.
It's starting to get a lot darker,
turning daylight into a poisonous haze of tiny rock fragments. We met one old couple sitting down to smoked trout and pastries, determined to stay in their home despite the horror outside their window. We were at the rescue center at noon. There the sun is shining, he says, but we decided to come back in. No place is the effect more clear than this farm. When we visited Friday, they weren't sure the ash was coming, but they were taping up to be safe. Saturday, the same farm was shrouded in a pitch-black, otherworldly haze. We couldn't make it far enough down the road to see their property, lost in the same blackout as this one. Yesterday, we met them again, this time shoveling out more than an inch of ash soaked by sleet and turned into a sticky paste that covered everything.
You know, you were telling me the other day it's your volcano, it's your beautiful volcano, you're nice, and do you feel sort of, I don't know, different about it now?
Yeah, I think it's a bad volcano. Yeah, it's not my friend anymore.
Today, she was evacuated again, and the family farm is a disaster.
There's a different feel to the ash in different areas. It's like cement in one spot. Over here, it's a little bit hard, but then soft underneath. And then over here, it's just fine like sand, like a beach. It's deep. There's pavement under here. They showed me a few days ago. Can't even get to it.
This used to be a hot tub.
It's their hot tub they showed us yesterday. It had ash in it that was sort of muddy. Look at this, it's solid now. The ash has dried on here like cement. I mean, they are gonna have to sandblast this stuff off of here. These gusts are incredible.
Many of these stoic and sturdy farmers won't leave. The question is, what will be left of this normally beautiful farm country when the mountain goes back to sleep? I'm Neil Kalinske for Nightline in Iceland.
And there is some positive news tonight. European officials have announced a gradual reopening of airspace in some areas that may begin to relieve the backlog. Of course, that is subject to change. Our thanks to Neil Karlinski.